What's up, YouTube? Yes. CGC's false turnaround times. We're going to talk about this. I'll pack some books up right after this video. So, yes. First off, let me talk about the Super Chat giveaway. So, this is the book that's for the Super Chat giveaway of the month of September. This will be given away at the end of the month. If you want to enter in $2 Super Chat or Cash App if you need to, we'll get you one entry. 3 spots is $5. So you could do a Cash App, you could do it Zelle, or you could do it through Super Chat and leave a comment and get a video play. So what's up, VV? Shout out the chat really quickly. So, and I'm going to be packing stuff up and talking about this, discussing it. So reason why I'm bringing this up, CDCs has been going very quickly. What's up, Wilbur? He said the economy tier is a dump spot, even fast track. Yes, and I'm about to talk about this because what I just got told on the phone, they shouldn't have said what they said. Because I'm just going to tell you guys, what's up, Las Cruces? What's going on? So right now, CGC's turnaround time for the fast track of economy tier is 20 days, which is a false. That's what I've basically been told. I have 2 fast track economies that are past the 20 days that they allow. One is only 2 business days, so it's at 22 business days. The other one is at 28 business days, almost 30 business days. So you're talking about a month, total. But we're getting close to that 10. We're getting close to 2 weeks extra of business days. That one is getting close to. So when I called just a few minutes ago, I was told because of the holiday, the one day that people got off, all of their economy graders took off at the same time. My joke was, what company would let everybody who works in a section take off at the same time? And the guy basically kept repeating this, which got annoying. So I ended up, ending the conversation quick as possible. He kept saying, we're doing the best we can. And I was like, yeah, but what, excuse my French, idiot would allow majority of people in a department to take off at the same time? I said, I probably could ask every one of you guys in the chat, if everybody in your department, let's just say 90% of the people in your department put in vacation at the same time, would you all get it at the same time? I know in America, because I know VV's not America, I know here in America, that's going to be a no. Possibly a hell, though, depending on where you work at. So that's what the customer service person told me. They've been told to tell people when they call, because they're jam-packed with phone calls. Because when I called, I was the 11th person in the queue to get called. Because if you notice what they've done in the last, the last 10 business days, they've gone from 35 days fast track economy tier, went down to 25 days economy tier. Then I think yesterday or the day before, they went to 20 days fast track economy tier, knowing that everybody took vacation after the Monday holiday. So to me, it's false advertising. You're not getting these books off in 20 business days fast track. I just told you I have one that's at 28 days. Once Monday comes, it's going to be at 29 days. It's not like it's in a shipping queue. Mine is still in the grading and encapsulation queue. So that's a big false and a big lie that they're saying on that end. Because if my stuff was in the shipping queue, I'd feel a little bit better. It's still going to take me probably an extra 4 days to get it. if it was in the shipping queue, that means it probably gets shipped out Monday. I might get it Thursday or Friday. But with it not being in the shipping queue, I'm not getting it next week. No. Because what I've noticed with them, and I don't know if it's just me, when I get to the shipping queue, it doesn't get shipped till Friday. So, because I got some stuff that was graded a couple days ago, and on a ship thing, it had 9/9/2022. So it's getting shipped today. So they let it sit there for a couple days. And I'm gonna get to the chat in a second. I just want to tell stuff before so I don't lose my train of thought. I'll just let you guys know. And please smash that thumbs up button, man, while I just discuss this, kind of rant about it. And but yeah, so the order that's 8 days behind, that's going to be 9 days behind on Monday. Most likely it's going to be an extra 4 to 5 days. It might get shipped next Friday. It might. So if it gets shipped next Friday, that's an extra 5 days on the 28 days. So it is at 34 days, but it was supposed to be 20 days fast track. So an extra 14 days of business. So my theory on that is, and if they don't do it, then it's false advertising. My theory is that they will increase the fast track economy. If mine is 14 days, I'm guessing they're going to increase it back to 40 because it was at 40. It got down to 35. It stayed at 35 for a long time. Then it went to 25 and then 20. I think they're going to shoot back up for the economy tier. It has to be up to 40 days at least. Has to be up to 40 days with the fast track. Because I'm just saying what I'm dealing with. They can't advertise that because they can't keep up with it. And like I said, I was the 11th call. On the other note, because I posted in a couple of chats I'm in, hey, if you got modern stuff, even without a fast track, get them in now. And I would say you have up until the end of October, even if without a fast track. So if you can get them in before the end of October, before the Todd McFarlane signing, you're doing good. So you can save some money not doing fast track with modern. As long as you do that before the Todd, like I would say at least 2 weeks before the Todd McFarlane signing, because 2 weeks is like it's 10 business days. By those 10 business days, even not a fast track, if they're 20 and 10, they actually should be in a grading and encapsulation section. So that's my theory on that, because they're going to get jam-packed, bogged with Todd McFarlane, and they got Rose Bash doing a signing soon. So it's a lot of one big signing that's going to jam-pack the modern tier. That and the economy tier is already effed up. So let's go back and look at some of you guys' comments, because I just was rambling, telling you what I've been going through. So Vivi said, when I'm bored, I read the CSU Forum and enjoy the Supreme soap opera. First thing in January, they sorted out the whole. Yeah. CGC's customer service is lackluster. Nice people, but they don't have any information, no power to do anything but send off a message. That is true. And that is true. And then it depends on what customer service person you have to send off that message, because I had one that went above and beyond to send messages, multiple, to make sure my stuff was found, my books were found to get shipped out. The guy I just talked to me, when I told you one of mine was 28 days, you should have sent a message. I would say, hey, this guy's stuff needs to be graded because it's going on almost 30 days and we estimate 20 days. I understand it's an estimate, but it shouldn't be 10 days over the estimate. 1 or 2 maybe, but not 10. He should have sent the email, but he didn't step up. Very lackluster. Very nice guy. Very lackluster. And he kept saying that we're doing the best we can, that kind of pissed me off. All customer service is done as work from home. Oh yeah, you could tell because they have no idea. They have no idea what they're talking about. They have no idea. I'm not really going to comment on this Clayton Crane stuff. And bigger holidays after that. You're right. They got Thanksgiving and Christmas besides the Todd McFarlane signing that's in November. Oh, well, actually, you got to have your books by November. So I don't know exactly when the signing is. You got to have them by November 10th or something like that. So you got to have them in by a few days in November. Then you got Thanksgiving towards the end of the month. Then a month later, you got Christmas. And a week later, you got New Year's. Yeah. So, like I said, by the end of October, even without a fast track, I would say for modern, if you don't get them in before the end of October, don't your books might sit there without a fast track on moderns. I'm just saying. I sent a pre-screen testing it out to see because I did it without fast track to save $500. So hopefully I don't. I sent it in soon enough because I sent it in yesterday, so they're gonna get it probably by Saturday, but nobody's gonna be there, so they'll get it. They'll get it Monday, and hopefully I'm in the queue and the stuff gets started by Monday, and maybe within 3 weeks after Monday, I'm in the grading and encapsulation with a pre-screen. We'll see, but I'm testing it out with that. CGC could put a phone underwater for I guess what you mean CCS. I mean, and it still be better to see. Yeah, well, yeah. The problem is, Sid, they both have their issues. They both have the issues. And none of them are trying to step up to be better than the other. Like none of them. CBCS was this close to probably taking the lead, being number one within the next year, but then you lose all those books. You literally were at the goal line and fumbled with nobody touching you. That's what happened. Because they could have took the lead. That's all I'm going to say. Even with this customer service issues, they could have took the lead. But then they had to increase their prices and lose books. Not increase it once, but increase it twice within like a month. And now the price increase doesn't even make it feasible to send them books. I mean, $60 to get a guarantee when I could do CGC and Fast Track and save like what $20 or 30? Yeah, like 20 bucks or more. Dude, like it's crazy. But would it be nice? At least CGC has customer service. Yeah. We just talked about that. Yeah, they have them, but they have no power. Like their customer service is basically the same as CBCS, just nicer. Because we just talked about that. Yes, they're better because they're nicer, but they can't do anything for you. So yeah, they're better because they're nicer. I mean, that's about it, And they speak English. They're better because they're nicer and they speak English. So I mean, we're like comparing. We're comparing a Granny Smith apple to a red apple. One sour and one sweet. It's still apples. Oh man, I just got on. What's up, Chef? Harris is in the house. You didn't miss that. I was just ranting about the false claims that CGC are claiming with the fast track economy. So don't look at fast track economy, but like, man, I could send these Silver Age books in. Man, I can get them back in 20 days. That's a lie. I was told it on the phone. It's a lie. Basically, they let a lot of people take vacation who grade that tier off at the same time. Not that they just were off Monday. The guy told me that's what he was told from higher ups, I guess, to say, hey, we had a lot of people on vacation who grade economy tier all off. So it's just like, who does that? So I just dealt with this 20 days time submission. At 30 days, I called. The rep site said it says 35 days. So, the site then updated back to 20 days. At the 37-day mark, I called and got results. All right. Well, actually, I called it. So if I go by that, I should have got results, calling them since it's 8 days, it went to 20 days and now I'm at the 28-day mark. So I guess, you actually had 37-day mark. So you had 17 days. So maybe I'll probably give them a call again. I'm actually going to do what I did before. I'm going to call them Monday, check on my books, complain that it's 9 days past on one and 3 days past on another. Then I'll probably call them again on Friday, so I'm gonna call them twice a week until those books that actually should be here days ago, or one should have been here. One order should have already been here. The other one should have been shipped already. So I'm just gonna have to get into that routine again, like I did when they couldn't find my books, and I'm gonna have to call them twice a week. I was given a benefit of the doubt, and I didn't call them twice this week because I know Monday was a holiday. I figured my stuff would get shipped on both of those orders today. No dice. So yeah, I'm gonna call them again Monday, around the same time, 2:00, and then I'll give them a call again probably Thursday or Friday, most likely. I mean Friday thing, so I'm probably gonna call them Thursday, call them Monday, call them Thursday, and do it like that. That's the only thing I can do. Great encounter is the Leon Lett. Great, I don't even know who Leon Lett is. Honeycrisp is very good, but they have some better. I think Whole Foods or one of those other markets have really good apples. So my economy fast track here that shipped yesterday took 39 working days. Well, Wilbur, yours are probably in that time frame where it went from 35 to now it's 20. And I'm almost in that time frame. Mine wasn't at the 35 mark. I think it was at the 30-day mark. Then it went from 25 to 20 within a couple weeks. So when you do that, to me, my stuff should have been shipped already. When I think you're doing that, it means you're on top of it. You're getting ahead of things. So yeah, that yours shouldn't have took that long. Even it was probably the 35-day mark. It should have got shipped probably 10 days ago. But this is me. After I saw the grades, I realized there was really no rush. After I saw the grades, there's really no rush. You're talking about this comment above. Yeah. So yeah, at work, just popping in to say, "What's up, Bleeker?" Smash that thumbs up button if you can, sir. So I'm just gonna pack books, rant about that. I don't know if anybody that I know, meaning that some people who've been doing shows with me. If anybody wants to hang out, this chat, talk about D23 stuff, talk about what we expect for D23, CGC, CBC. I don't care. If I know you and you want to talk, just let me know. I'll send you the link on IG or something on your email. But yeah, so I'm just gonna pack some books up. I got some stuff to send to Mr. Man Cave. Bought a whole bunch of Green Lantern books from me. So I'll be sending him some stuff. Plus, he AOKing him this one because he loves atomic bomb covers and I guess the explosion and the bomb on it. So he doesn't have this one. So I'm gonna send this one here. I'm gonna put that one separate because this is 10 books. And put that in get some cardboard and do it separate. And then have to add a slab to his lots because he was the top spender with me. Mr. Bod was a top spender total for that auction, but got to give Man Cave the slab that I currently have because he missed out on top spender by $30 total. That's the total top spender, but he spent it all with me. So I think that rewards him more than the other person, but I wanted to treat both of them. I'm hoping I got some mail in because I'm gonna go to the post office and probably drop his package off, and hopefully, like I said, I got some mail. I should have another slab I can throw in with the other one. If not, I'll throw in a raw book. A nice raw book for Mr. Bod. I can tell you what top spender is going to be most likely this Sunday with me and the cookie crew, Sands and them. So top spender this Sunday will get a Wonder Woman 80th anniversary #1 signed by Rose Best, Virgin variant, limited to 1,000. This is actually 68 out of 1,000, but The reason why I'm giving this book away, because I actually probably keep it, because I like, Rose Besh is actually, I like Rose Besh. Not everything, but I like this one. This one has a crack in the slab, so I figured it'd be a good book to give as a free giveaway. Signature Series 9.8. I mean, you could just re-slab it, but it's free. So that's gonna be the top spender award this Sunday. I would send it in myself to get it reslabbed, then do a top spender giveaway with it. But I don't feel like waiting 30 days for a reslab. I don't feel like right now. I don't mind giving it away for top spender. And if somebody wants to get it reslabbed, that's fine. But it's like I said, there's gonna be free add-on for top spender. Somebody that's gonna spend their money with me, give them something. So that's what I've been doing lately. So if you guys, the auctions, I've been trying to add books to people's order, keys, slabs, or whatever have you, for people who spend money with me. And, whoever the top spender is. This, like I said, the last time I did this one, I actually said top spender with me, and I think it was me and Sands, because so you had to spend with me and Sands in the total. But like I said, literally Man Cave was $30 away from being total, regardless of how that went. So like I said, I think he deserves a slab. I mean, man spent $600 with me. The other guy spent $600 or $35. $30. I can't remember, but with me and things. So if you guys have any questions, just put them out there. Put them out there. I like this one. How do you like selling on Whatnot? It's if I'm bored and I just want to get on Whatnot for like 30 minutes. That's what it is. Do I like selling? No, on there, because I don't sell much on there. I'm not one of the popular sellers. Not one of the popular sellers, and I don't get promoted. So I don't. I brought big books on there, but I wasted my time. So I try not to bring big books on there, and I bring books I don't have a lot invested in. And I try to get those books that I don't have a lot invested in. I try to purchase them for less than 50% the fair market value, so I can bring it to Whatnot and start it at 50% off. So if a book is $100 selling on eBay, I'll bring it to Whatnot for $50, and they still don't sell. So how I like selling Whatnot, compared to Instagram with Elite Comics 11 and on YouTube with Sands, Whatnot can't even touch those two. The amount of money I've sold, books I've sold to make amount of money I've on Elite Comics 11 on IG, and Whatnot couldn't even touch it, even with the promotion they gave influencers and all that other stuff. Man, Whatnot couldn't even touch me with Elite Comics 11. I'm sorry. That's why I couldn't sign that deal that some people were signing with Whatnot. I couldn't do it because I would have to at least keep my selling with Instagram. I'd be like, all right, I won't sell on YouTube, but I would have to keep my Instagram selling, because when they need to use an example of what they've been selling, you look at was it One True Nerd King? He kind of goes over their big sales of the month, or it might be the week. I can't remember. I think it's the week. But if you look at his updates, when you're selling $25,000 books on there on Instagram through Elite Comics 11, and on this example of one book, and not talking about myself, talking about somebody else, yeah, I would never give up Instagram with Elite Comics 11. I'm sorry. So Whatnot would have to give me, so I could be one of those influencers and sell, and I would have to sell, I guess, twice a week. I think that's what some of those guys do to make a living. But they would have to give me was giving two brothers $500 a month plus exclusive con and all that stuff. I would have to get $1,500 a month on top of whatever I sell. So I think for me to, in order to, I'm saying $1,500. Like this is just $1,500 on extra and all the exclusive to of cons and all that. You know, I think I'd have $1,500 to do whatnot to get off of Instagram. I'd have to do $1,500. So they'd have to give me that plus whatever I sell. So I think I could do it, but then they gotta give me that. They don't want real big books on there. They don't want real big books on there. Oh man, I'm submitting. I got probably like 50 books that I got 32 going to get pre-screened. So if you do count that, I probably got 80. Got 80 CGC slabs, and they're all worth, they're not, the cheapest one might be like $150 slab. And they don't want that. They don't want those type of big books on there. They don't want those numbers, man. I mean, if they wanted that, they would contact me and say, hey, bro, this is the plan. This is what we're going to do. We're going to push the people to you. We're going to get you, want you to influence, blah, blah, blah. And, because we know you got, you constantly doing slabs, got big books. You got, hundreds of slabs every, yeah. They're not about that life. They're not about getting good people. He said, let me go back, catch up now. He said, I hear you. The books should bring the viewers, not the sellers. Yes. And actually, it's not just the sellers. It's not the people they want to influence the sellers or something. If that makes any sense. This thing, it should be the books. And the books should actually get the Whatnot's eyes to be like, oh man, we gotta get Who Dat on there. We gotta get Yahweh on there. We gotta, man. Yahweh, y'all know the stuff Yahweh brings to all the auctions. Everybody, some people make jokes about it. Man, this $3,000 starting line, or this $1,500. People, we all make jokes about it. Guess what? I have Elite Comics 11's personal. I have Ali, who's the owner of Elite Comics 11. I have his number. I talk to him occasionally. I think I've talked to him like 3 times on the phone. Talking to him, I brought up Yahweh. I said, hey man, this dude comes on a YouTube auction. Man, he has hundreds of slabs. He has tons of raw books. And his name got brought up. He looked at his account. He said, oh yeah, man, yeah. Let's see, we look backed up on his messages. So could they get backed up? And he said, well, since you already had vouched for him, but since he's on the YouTube, and we contact him, and he contacted them. They talked on the phone, and they set something up. And guess what? I don't know if I should promote it now, because I know they like to do their own thing, but YouTube's like its own entity. Yahweh had a sale with them, and guess what? He's going to be doing another sale with them very soon. When I say very soon, this month, type very soon. So he's gonna be doing a second sale, and I think he did great numbers the first time. Something that Whatnot couldn't touch, and but he just wasn't prepared for 4 hours. That's why I told him, make sure you prepare for 4 hours of selling. I think he was only prepared for like 2 hours of selling. So yeah, my boy Yahweh is gonna be doing it. Actually, Dustin's gonna join him again, and because Dustin's, I think, gonna sell some stuff as well. So they're gonna have a good load of stuff to sell on there. And Elite's the truth. Elite's the truth. So I always gonna shout them out, stick with them. I got to get some flyers or some promo stuff to share. I'm gonna have to talk to them so I can get that, play it before or at the end of my videos. So he said the sellers are influencers. Okay. I'm that guy. You either buy or sell. You can't be a collector and a dealer. Well, I'm at that crossroads right now, Air Spider. I'm at that crossroads right now because you see these books. These are part of my collection. So I am a collector and a seller, or you can say dealer. Very hard to do. That's all I can say. It's very hard to do, and it's, you have to make sacrifices sometimes of those PC books, and that's the ones that hurt. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's the ones that hurt. Because once something makes you, because I've done it a couple of times. Once I sell something that made the PC, I got to get it back. And I'm currently, I think I have one book I really want to get, and I broke my rule of how I upgrade. I broke my rule, and I normally don't break this rule. I haven't broken it in a long time, I should say. But I sold the book before I had the upgrade in hand. And I always tell people, don't sell your book until you have your upgrade in hand. Sold my book and I have my upgrade in hand. So now I'm trying to find the upgrade of First Appearance of Falcon, which I don't know if you got one, Wilbert, if you're still here. So I'm trying to get a First Appearance of Falcon and an 8.0. It can be all white to white pages, but 8.0 at the best 9.0, but 8.0 to 9.0, that's what I'm looking at. And it's been hard, man. They have very few. They have a lot outgraded, but very few for sale, and people are asking above fair market value prices. And I'm like, man, I'm just got to find one when it's come to auction. I have to be patient with it, but I got to make sure I have my money so when it does pop up, I have it. So, and I actually have a little bit over $1,000 set aside for that book. And it's hard to keep that money to the side because you never know when deals can pop up. Like I bought this collection from a guy, and Sid knows it's like basically the table drop collection. That's what I'm gonna call it. And I bought it basically for the 32 books that I sent off a pre-screen, and I sold a lot of the other filler stuff. And I still got a few more. I still got probably a good stack of filler stuff to sell. But if just two of those, I'll say three. If three of those books that are the big books and that hit 9.8s, I've made more than my money back. So let's see. What's it say? It says no one goes to Whatnot to buy big books. You are correct on that one. Whatnot don't like my minor keys. No, they don't like minor keys either. You got to have those fillers. You got to have those fillers. Big Girl says Whatnot ain't for everybody. Yeah, it ain't for everybody. It's for those influencers and those people who got those deals. That's what it's for. It's not for the regular Joe. If you do well, what do you need Whatnot for? Is that a question for me or just a general question? If you're doing well, what do you need Whatnot for? And Whatnot is just, if you're asking me, it's just an extra avenue to sell. An easy question, easy answer. Extra avenue to sell. I don't need it. I use it. If I sell 2 things when I put up 30 items, it's 2 less things I got to bring the Elite or I got to bring the YouTube. So, yeah, it's just an extra avenue to sell because I don't really mess with eBay anymore. So, I use it as an eBay filler. Use it as an eBay. That's what I use it as. Use it as an eBay filler. So, do I need it? No. Do I still do I use it? Yep. You can't love everything, but everything can be for sale. you can love a lot of stuff. You love a lot of stuff. But eventually everything will be for sale. That's kind of my thoughts on it. You can love a lot of stuff, but eventually a lot of stuff will be for sale. Not everything. Because you can't sell certain things. Legally you can't sell certain things. So yeah. What he says. Sid loves eBay. I'm not a big eBay. I'm not big on eBay. I'm not big. I mean, I used to use it a lot. Just don't mess with eBay anymore. Just don't mess with it anymore. Yeah, just don't mess with it that much anymore. So I got first package for Man Cave done. I just gotta get the slab, bubble wrap it, all that good stuff. Oh, I don't think I showed these off, or maybe I have. But if I have, awesome. But got a couple of slabs for my daughter, which my wife loved as much as I thought my daughter would, or actually more than my daughter did. But Princess and the Frog, signed by the actress who did the voice for Princess for Tiana, Princess and the Frog. So not a, I don't think this is heavily on the Simpsons and Yellow Label. So I don't know if I showed that off. My wife loved it. She shared it in I think a Tiana group, which got super jealous. And then the 9.8 of the lady who played Jasmine. She got that at a 9.8. So yeah. So let's go. Catch Agu's in the house. Agu put the eyes. What's up, Agu? If you're doing well with what YouTube auction, you don't need whatnot except the shipping is combo. Hey, like I said, I just do it to pass the time when I feel like doing it. That's the great thing about the whatnot. That's basically great. Whenever I feel like doing it, if I'm bored, like I could have did a whatnot today. I got off work an hour than the usual because I went to work an hour earlier. I'm going to get my daughter within, maybe 2. Well, what time is it? I'm gonna get my daughter in probably about an hour because I'm working on these shipping stuff. I'm gonna get my daughter in about an hour because she got off out of school early. So yeah, I could have scheduled a whatnot today, and maybe waste some time. Maybe I would have sold a couple things, but hey, that's what I use the whatnot for. It's easy to set up. I could put slab one and then make multiples of that. So yeah. Let's see. All right, here's the slab. I should have bought 2 of these and I could have had. So this is the slab that I gave away to the top spender. It was Chicken Devil #1 in a 9.8. So that's the one that Man Cave's gonna get. And I'm going to get Vibe something else. Vibe actually the total top spender, but Man Cave spent the most with me out of anybody, I think, on YouTube this past week. So gotta go with him. And so what I like to do with the shipping stuff, and I know so many people have done videos with this, but I put the slabs in a bubble mailer, and then I'll use some tape just to tape this together so it's not sliding everywhere. Then I'll wrap this around bubble wrap, put it in a medium box, and there you have it. It's out the door. Out the door. So let's see if I got anything to show. I don't think I got anything to show. This one, like I said, I got that slab, but I also have this that I'm saving to a top spender giveaway as well. This is original arts, but I think it's Vigil. I think it's Tim Vigil. Tim Vigil. I think that's his name, if I remember correctly. Tim Vigil. Awesome original art. Zombie, pencil and ink. So pencil inks, original sketch, a lot of detail. That's gonna be a top spender award as well. I mean, if anybody knows has gotten sketches with half bodies, you're talking about at least $100. At least $100. So I got that. So I'm passing it along to the top spender. So let's open up a mail call. Oh, I gotta actually package this up. I gotta send this back because it had damage in it. So I have to get another mailer. I don't know if I'm actually going to use. Do I have one? See if I got an old one I can use. Yeah, I'll use the old one. There we go. I got to do a return. I forgot about that. Got to do a return. I think the hunt's tonight too. I think the hunt's tonight. So if anybody's doing a hunt, because I think last week was a collecting stuff. So yeah, the hunt's tonight. I'm pretty sure I'm not competing. I don't really feel like competing. Really, I haven't felt like competing in a few weeks. I haven't been motivated to compete. A lot of stuff going on from work. So that's why I've actually been trying to grade and sell because don't know how much longer I can do this stuff at my job. So So yeah, let's see. Four words. Sorry. So yeah, so I'll yeah. That's why I'm doing a lot of cons next year because the goal, my goal is to really take this business to the next level. Um, that's my goal, my real goal. Um, so yeah. So, but I'll be doing a lot of conventions next year. This year wasn't the right year to do it, but next year I'm going to kick things off. We're kicking things off with Wizard World New Orleans the first weekend of January, which I don't really have to go anywhere for that one. I won't be. I don't think I'm gonna. I won't have any tables at any of them. Maybe at Dallas when stuff starts opening up and we could figure out costs and all that stuff. Maybe at Dallas, me, Yahweh. I think if Dustin's off and he wants to ride with Yahweh, he might join. That's what I said. So Dallas Fan Expo we might have a table together. New Orleans, I'm gonna say no. Not because I live, because it'd be easier since I do live in the area. But I don't think a lot of people are gonna be coming for us. People I know, besides Yahweh and I don't know who else. But I think Dallas will be the best bet to do a table. So I'm going to be going to Dallas Fan Expo as well. Like I said, I don't. If I do a table, then I'll drive, or I get Yahweh to pick me up on the way there. But if I do a table, I'll drive. If I don't do a table, then I'll just take a flight because it'll be like a 45-minute flight. Do a 45-minute flight and probably take a regular luggage and a carry-on. And the carry-on is going to be probably a CGC slab. The slab's going to be in there. So, yeah. So I'll be doing that. I already have the hotel booked for MegaCon. That's MegaCon. So I'll be definitely going to MegaCon. Just as seller says, as buyer, meaning that not selling at a booth, but I'll be bringing lots of slabs to go there. I say lots of slabs like I'm driving. I don't know if I'm driving or not. Dallas, I can definitely say I'm more leaning that way to drive, but because it's but I don't know. I don't know if Dallas or MegaCon I'll drive. If I drive, I would rent a car for both. But Dallas might be the best my best bet driving because I think the MegaCon I'm just gonna fly and maybe bring like 10 slabs, that are on my trade or sell area, That'll probably be that there, and I'll probably be looking to buy, trade, and sell, flip, and stuff like that. So let's see who else is in the chat. So if you guys have any questions or tell me where you guys going for next year, any cons, let me know. Double O's in the house. What's going on? Dallas has some nice. Dallas has some nice places to hunt while you're there. Yeah. I don't think I went to any of when I was in Dallas. I went to Dallas for the Saints game. I didn't go into any comic book stores. I don't think I did. As I'm thinking about it, I did not. So yeah, I'll be. That'll be. I think I'm going to Dallas. I know I'm gonna take off the Friday. I might take off the Thursday. I might get there a day early. If I get there a day early, well, if we're selling, I'm definitely going to get there a day early. I'm going to get there by Thursday and set everything up, to sell. But and then I can definitely go to the place. So Dallas would be cool to go to. Man, y'all go, man. Everybody's people when people say that type of stuff is you can go to it, Agu. Gotta have it's all about priorities and saving up. Um, and and not saying you have the wrong priorities. It's just that when people say that, they don't think they can go to places. And actually you can. It's all about money stuff. It's really just balls out to be money. And guess what? If you spend $200 a week in pools, pull back your pull list. Look at what books that you really enjoy reading and other ones you just reading to read. That'll save you some money. Put $20. Put $20 every 2 weeks. I was gonna say every week. Sometimes that might be too much for people. How about this? Do $10 a week. If you do $10 a week, save that over time. That's your vacation money. That's just different things that I've learned. When I was young, and people always wondered how my family was able to go to vacations. Then they saw me and my wife go on a lot of different vacations, and they wonder, how y'all go on vacation? Man, how y'all going to Europe for your honeymoon? Because we saved up for a year or two. We saved up. And when I showed somebody that Europe costs as much as going to Disney for 2 weeks, well, actually, no, not Disney for 2 weeks. If you fly to Disney and fly back here, hotel for a week at Disney was the same price of flying to Europe and being there for 2 weeks. We looked at the price. It was crazy. Wolverado says, I went to Dallas Fan Expo years back, got to meet Neil Adams just to hear. That's cool. Yeah, I got to save some dough, sell some copper wire. You don't have to sell copper wire. You could sell books you don't have no feeling for. It's a whole bunch of different stuff. Yeah, you got to do that. I've been looking at a table cost. It shows New Orleans has an economy option for $5. I think so funny is New Orleans last year was kind of a fluke, but New Orleans Fan Expo, it used to be New Orleans Wizard World. New Orleans a Wizard World, or I should say Wizard World in general. The top Wizard Worlds were not some of the ones people think about. I think number one was Chicago. Number two is New Orleans. And they kind of flip-flop because of price. Stuff down here is cheaper. The time frame you're going, it's not a slow season, but it's not a busy season because it's at the beginning of the year. A lot of things kick off usually a week or two after, so the hotels are not that expensive. Food, obviously food and alcohol galore here. So a lot of people enjoy coming here. A lot of dealers come here. They say mainly for the food. Some dealers don't even make any money, but they come. But we were supposed to have we only end up having 4 dealers or 4 bigger dealers this past year. One of them had to cancel because of COVID. Which that was the one I was looking for was Reese Rare Comics. They didn't come. Dale Roberts, he didn't come this year. Yeah, he didn't come this year. A couple of other people came, but they were price crazy. So this all depends on, It says the food and alcohol too expensive for trips like this. Food and alcohol too expensive. What? Well, say it. I don't know what places you're going for that food and that alcohol. And if I had a recommendation to come to New Orleans, you'll realize it's not that expensive. Yeah, wife's calling me. So you know what I do when the wife calls on a live? You hit that ignore button. So she'll probably call back in a few seconds. But yeah, you always hit that ignore button when you're on the live and the wife calls. Because 9 times out of 10, she's watching and she calls. I always say my wife has a camera in places because she knows when I'm doing something. That's when she calls at the best times. Best times usually when I'm walking in the house. I just unlock the door and I open the door and I have stuff in my hand And I pass the camera. She calls immediately, every time. And I'm like, give me 5 minutes when you see me on camera. Just give me 5 minutes so I can put my stuff down. It's like every time. Give me 5 minutes. So it's always funny. It's always funny. Like, J Hood says, I'll come back to New Orleans for the food. Yes. Yes. That's like me in Italy, in Rome, because I love to go to other places in Italy because of the food. It wasn't like it wasn't, it's not like saying it was seasoned or anything. It's just that I kind of really like pasta and the way they make pizza, and yeah, that food was great. Great, great, great. And I love Europe because you don't have to tip the waiters and waitresses and stuff because it's already built into the food costs. Oh, something America can't figure out. So yeah, people who actually wait tables and stuff in Europe actually make a decent living, because they don't have to rely on tips. They actually get tips, but it's like I said, built into the cost of your order of food. Because I had a few times that they charged us for a bread and water cost, and I said, "What is this? I didn't, actually no bread and water." And it's like, "Oh, it's how we labeled the tip stuff, bread and water service, bread and water service." So got that packed up to ship back to the seller. I guess I'm paying for the shipping because he didn't offer to pay me for the shipping. So I can get my money back. I only spent, it was $50 book. Tell you like this, $50 book. I'm gonna try to work with the person if it's something that I missed. Even if I have to give you half the money back. I mean, because the book is not worth $50 anyway because of the damage. So I'd rather you don't ship it back to me. Take this money. Please keep the book, and I apologize. That's what I would do. But obviously, this guy, whatever. Because I wanted a high grade copy because I'm going to send it because I want a 9.8 of it. I was going to send it for pre-screen, but when I saw the damage, I was like, this ain't getting a 9.8. This might only get a 9.0. And so yeah, I was like, if he would have did that, I would have just gave away the book, honestly. I would have just gave it away. I'd have been a top spender award or something, along with some other books. So but that's all I got, man. If you want to enter in the super chat giveaway before I go. Second, I'm just gonna finish packing stuff up, and I don't have the other materials with me. So, if you want to enter in this to win the Strange Academy number 196, J. Campbell, you do it now. $2 gets you one entry. $5 gets you 3 entries. Or you become a member of the channel and get entries automatically every month. Be entered in automatically. You don't have to worry about anything. So it's multiple different ways. Like my boy Sid. Sid, I think, is a top tier member, if I'm not mistaken. So Sid gets like damn near a dozen entries. Like he gets a ton of entries to win books like this. He gets free shipping on any auction that I'm on and he buys from. So I guess Sid was like, well, shit, I'll buy from you enough to make this worth it. So, you get free shipping on any item that you purchase from me. It can be purchased on Sam's auction, it can be purchased on my auction. You can purchase on any auction that I attend. Buy from me is free shipping when you're at the tier that he has. And like I say, you get the extra giveaways. So, I'm going to be doing another giveaway this month besides the super chat giveaway for members only. Just waiting on slabs to come in. Slabs to come in. But I am doing an extra giveaway for the members of the channel. That's the extra I do for the members. So, but I appreciate everybody checking through. Appreciate all the comments, man. I had a lot of comments. Appreciate some of the questions. But I just wanted to get that rant and kind of pack a couple things about CGC and that false economy tier because it's not 20 days fast track. It's not. Definitely not. Not even close. It's more like 40 to maybe 45. I would say 40. I say 40. It's probably the safe number to be at that they need to be at right now. But I don't know why they don't want to change it. They actually decreased it within this week, I think. went from 25, I think it was last week, 25 to 20 days, which doesn't make any sense when you had a holiday. And like I said, they had a lot of they allowed majority of their economy tier graders to take off at the same time. So yeah, that's all I had to rant about. That's all I had to talk about. Gonna pack up these couple of items, get those shipped out, see what the wife wanted, and go pick up my daughter from school, man. And she really wants to do a YouTube stuff. So I don't know if I want to start her own YouTube channel or maybe just use my channel as an extension and let her do stuff, on there, because I don't use it 100% of the time. Not one of those like people put in chat influencers that I need my channel, every time because I'm making tons of money off of it. So I might let her use my channel as an extension and let her do, certain things. She wants to play roadblocks on here. She wants to do some Lego stuff on here, and she might start doing some of her drawing and coloring because she's really been getting into drawing and coloring. And J Hood, I know you done a lot of stuff in the past. If you have any kind of, I guess, anything you could tell me in the DMs on IG to kind of like keep that train going, because myself, and a few, like my wife and even some tutors and stuff, see that in my daughter that she's really leaning towards the arts side, fine art side of because of designing and drawing and coloring. If you have any tips or what things I should look forward to, or maybe stuff I can get for her, if you're still watching J Hood, hit me up in the DMs. Let me know, because I've seen that kind of sparkle on her eye with, especially last night with her designing and stuff. Because she actually she had 3 pictures to do. Quick story before I leave. She had 3 pictures that she was coloring and stuff like that. And I said, "What are you doing?" I said, "We have to get to bed." And she's like, "I have 3 orders to do. I have 3 orders. There's 3 orders. What are you talking about, 3 orders?" So yes, this person wanted this. She ordered this. She wanted this to get done. So I'm coloring, get it done for her. She said this person wasn't having a great day, so they asked me to do something for them. So I'm doing this. So she's like doing 3 different, she already had the stuff was already drawn, but she was kind of drawing the clothes out, coloring it, but it was like the figure was already there. So it just kind of, I think I see that in her design, coloring, drawing, maybe, but in the arts. I think she's going to be in the arts long term, if I see, because I kind of see that. So if you're still watching J Hood, let me know some influences, some stuff that can kind of help her, lead her to that. But you guys be cool, be easy. Got to go do some stuff before I pick her up. And appreciate everybody stopping through, man. Definitely appreciate it a lot. So peace, guys.